Let's
Top
get
10.
into the top 10. All right, this is the segment that I am headlining here. And this is my top
Nice.
10. So in number 10, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. In ninth, I have the Houston Rockets. Eighth, I have the Memphis Grizzlies. Seventh, I have the Los Angeles Lakers. And in sixth, I have the New York Knicks.
Wow. You're pretty high in the Knicks, huh?
Yeah, right now, there's no one else playing good
Yeah,
basketball
yeah,
right now. I
yeah.
kind of had to put them there.
Yeah.
If the Lakers got Mark Williams, I would have swapped them.
I wonder where Anthony put the Knicks.
You'll see. You'll have to see. Do we have any sort of issues regarding where I placed anything?
I would like to see the Rock. I mean, I know the Rockets haven't been they're in sort of like a mini slump.
They've been playing very bad.
Yeah, but I still believe in them. So I think I place them a little bit higher.
That's fair.
But I don't mind them being at 9 for you because it makes sense, you know.
Because
It's understandable.
My reasoning for this whole, like these 5 teams specifically, is obviously, like I said, the Knicks are just the best out of these 5. You really can't. They're more complete on the offensive side of the ball. The Lakers, obviously, they got Luka in the building now, but there's some health issues regarding this roster. Memphis is just more playoff proven than Houston is, and Milwaukee would be above Houston if Giannis didn't get injured.
Okay.
So
I'm fine with this, but he has Indiana rated way
Yeah.
too high.
look, I put them in my finals. I
He
kind
has
of
them
have to put them higher.
way too high.
forgot about
was,
Indiana.
was trying to figure out who he has in the top
Bring
5.
our list up here. I want to see where I
Indiana.
put.
Yeah, let me get into y'all's. Antoine, read yours off.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Put it here. Put it here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so Clippers are 10th. They're right there. Lakers are 9th. Pacers are 8th. They should be there. They're not top 5 at all, in my opinion. And Gio agrees with me. Thank you, Gio.
Yeah.
Okay. 7th are the Rockets, and the Grizzlies are in 6th. I think because the Grizzlies are a little more experienced, I think, than the Rockets right now.
Yeah.
Pacers, I don't trust right now with their just Hallie off right now. I love Mathurin. He's great. Miles Turner's been out.
There's only
Spicy P is there. We
There's
love
only
Spicy
like
P.
there's only like a 3.5 to 4.5 game difference between the Knicks and the Pacers right now, so they could easily catch up. They've already
They're
gotten.
close East.
I just looked. They've gotten themselves into the 4 seed in the East.
They're 5.5 games behind.
That's easily something they could catch up.
But they're
on.
not better than the Knicks.
They're
though.
not.
The only reason why I put them in my top 5 is because I picked them to go to the finals. in the
okay,
preseason. I
that's
have to
a
stand on
A little
business.
sprinkle of bias
Had to,
and
yeah.
stand on business. I get it.
Exactly.
That's fine.
I get it. Very justifiable.
No, be like me.
Because I was gonna put the Knicks in my top 5, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
All right, so I'll read off mine. I have the Pacers at 10, Bucks at 9, Lakers at 8, Rockets at 7, and Grizzlies at 6.
You have the very least have to put the Pacers over Milwaukee right now.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
don't like
I
the
agree with
Pacers.
you. I don't think
I
the Bucks
like
are
them.
stronger.
Listen,
You like Carl Kuzma more than
I
the
think.
Pacers right now?
Look. No, I really don't.
Exactly.
But whoa. If the Bucks are healthy, right? Giannis is healthy, which
Yeah.
I expect him to be healthy soon. I think this Bucks team is better.
Okay.
Easy. That's just,
Fair enough.
Okay.
You know,
But remember,
that's that simple.
it's been 3.5 playoffs since Giannis has been healthy.
Okay, we don't have to bring history into this.
But
We're
it
talking about-
comes into account.
it does. But
And
we're
is
talking
there a
about this
reason?
year.
Is there a reason why you both have the Grizzlies and Rockets above the Lakers?
Yes,
I don't believe the
because
Lakers-
they don't have a center.
That's fair.
I don't, and plus Luka's been looking pretty lackluster in his first 2
I
games.
mean, he's just starting to come back.
He missed 3 months. You really can't fault him too much.
yeah,
I don't know about. I have the Lakers a little bit lower than you, Tyler, because
we've
I
been
don't-
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
I just don't see the LeBron Luka combo being
Working?
too good.
That's fair. But we also got to take into account that Ja has not been particularly good this season.
Yeah, we're
the-
banking off of the core.
But as the team, they've been
Besides
pretty
Ja.
decent.
Still, yeah, they are top 3 in the West, but I do think they'll fall backwards. I do think Denver will overtake them.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the Grizzlies and Rockets they're coming back down to earth a little bit. And that's the main reasoning of why I have the Lakers above them. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to experience. When you got 2 of the best playoff risers in the game on one team together, I think they'll get it done.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
it depends.
Can't
You could
argue.
easily swap the Lakers and Grizzlies.
Oh,
but I
for
do
sure.
think the Grizzlies and Lakers both go above Houston right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's kind of that. And I don't, as far as everything else goes, I don't hate the Clippers in the top 10.
No.
I don't hate that at all.
Yeah.
I don't hate the Pacers in the 8th spot. I just think they should be higher than 10 at the very least.
Ooh,
Don't think so.
I don't know. All right, Gio.
So we'll just have to
Gio.
see. This team is basically on the same path as they were last year. And
The
they
Pacers?
yeah. So, and this is with Hallie playing bad. So if he could wake up,
If he wakes up, that might be scary.
yeah, exactly.
We'll see though.
So, because we're obviously seeing Siakam play better now.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see going forward.
Yeah, he might need a bunch of 5-hour energies to wake up, though. That's the thing. We'll see.
Hey, look, we'll have to find out and see. We'll see if I'm a genius or an idiot in come June. So, ready to get into the top 5.
Let's go.
Okay, Mr. O.
All right, Gio, you are headlining the
Let's
top
go.
5. Read away.
My top 5. I have the Knicks at 5. I have the Nuggets at 4, Celtics at 3, Cavaliers at 2, and Thunder at 1.
Yeah.
What do we think?
Oof.
Look, I don't really have that much of an issue with this top 5. You got to give respect to the Celtics as the defending champs. You got to give respect to the Thunder, kind of doing what they're
Okay.
doing. Cleveland, right
So-
there.
5 is phenomenal. But I would swap your 3 and your 4 and your 2 and your 1.
My 3 and my 4.
And your 2 and your 1.
Okay, so you got Cavs
We'll
at 1.
segue to Antoine's. This is
Yeah.
Antoine's top
Yes.
I see.
5. So read off your top 5.
So if Knicks is 5th, like Mr. Gio. Nuggets and Celtics 4,
Really?
Nuggets 3, Denver 2. I mean, Thunder 2, Cavs 1.
So you think the Nuggets are better than the Celtics?
100%. The Celtics look like their championship hungover.
Okay.
They don't want it.
Okay.
I don't see that. They don't want it as much.
I'll have a question for him in a minute. Let me just read my top 5. So I have the Pacers in 5th. I have the Nuggets in 4th, the Celtics in 3rd, the Cavs in 2nd, and I have OKC in 1st. I struggled with 3 and 4 between Denver and Boston because against each other, Denver usually wins. Obviously, Jokic didn't play in the game this year, but they still have to play each other one more time. But my thing is, I don't want to be blinded by this 8-game win streak that the Nuggets have right now. I got to remind myself that they had some really rough stretches this season where they just looked awful. Like they looked play-in bad. And Boston, look, I don't want to be blinded by their little 10-game skid. I want to remember that this team is insanely good, and you got to give respect to the defending champions.
So that's why.
That's why I have the Celtics in 3rd.
Yeah.
I do think they have a better shot at winning the title
I agree with that.
than the Nuggets do, just purely for the fact that the East is, for lack of better words, a cakewalk.
I wouldn't call it a cakewalk. I mean,
If Cleveland gets bounced early, the Celtics are walking to the finals. And just like the opposite, if Boston gets bounced early, I think
I don't know,
Cleveland
man.
walks to the finals.
I think the Knicks can put up a fight. I think to your point, the Pacers, if they come alive, they can definitely
Right.
put up a fight. I don't know if it's a cakewalk.
I think the Pacers and the Knicks right now are very, and you could throw Milwaukee in there too.
Yeah.
They're very hit or miss. It's just the problem is the Knicks and Bucks have such a humongous hole defensively. We all know the Pacers do also, but in the playoffs we saw them lock up defensively in all their series, and that's kind of the big question mark I have regarding these teams. Now the real question I want to know: why Cleveland over OKC?
Yeah.
Because even I'm questioning.
I'm the outlier. I'm the one that saw it from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay.
You know why? Because I love Hunter getting added in.
okay.
I am taking a healthy Evan Mobley over Chet right now. Chet is a little lackluster right now.
I think I agree with that right now.
We also just missed
Yes.
3 months, but
I don't know.
Right now, I
if,
agree.
If Chet comes back and he fires a little bit better than Mobley, I will see. Also, I think Hartenstein's been a little lackluster a little bit himself. I think we're not seeing Nick's Hartenstein a little bit.
he's been playing good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's been playing good.
I don't know. I mean, because I'm a little.
I don't
I
know.
want him to play like Nick's Hartenstein. We're not taking Jared Allen over him.
That's not his role, though. His role is totally different on this OKC.
I know.
team
That's why
now.
I want to see Nick's Hartenstein. That's what I'm banking on.
Exactly.
That's
Nick
why.
Hartenstein was good for the first round and a half, and then he kind of fell off.
But yeah, and then I love Hunter. I love, of course, Drew's going to the bench now, or vice versa. And I think Mitchell.
Hunter's coming off the bench.
Okay, either way, I feel like.
Now you need Strus to start for spacing reasons.
Yes.
Yeah. Garland, I think, is having a phenomenal year. SGA as well. I think Donovan as well is having a phenomenal year. The whole starting 5 is going to be great.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the Thunder. This was hard. I'm going off of just. I think their depth is a little better. I wouldn't. They're both kind of even
They're
with
very
depth.
even.
I'm going off of their front court being a lot better than OKC's. That's
fair.
my big money
Yeah.
maker.
I'm not mad at you putting the Cavaliers at 1.
I don't hate it. It's just right now. I mean, the fact that the Thunder are 44-10 without their second best player.
That's the depth.
Still, though, the fact that they were this good without the fact that Hartenstein and Chet, I think, have played 2 games together. They've
Well,
played
yeah.
the other games without them, and they're 44-10. Says a lot
It does.
Now, it doesn't mean I think they're going to win the title. I just think right now you have to give them the respect of the fact that they did play this well without a full strength roster. Because
course.
right now, I don't really know who I would take in a series. I would probably favor Cleveland, but right now, you just have to give respect to OKC.
Yeah.
The fact that they're the best team in the NBA, the fact that they have one of the best coaches in the league, along with Cleveland does too. But right now, I think you just have to give them just the slight bit ahead.